Well, good morning. So, a bit later than usual because I started the high rocks classes early in the morning. So, at least for now, twice a week. So, survived today. I hadn't run in 5 years and got to have a class where we were supposed to run at probably around like 6 kilometers. Well, I couldn't run them all. Tried, couldn't. Well, hopefully I'll keep improving and I'll be able to do it in a few weeks' time. I also on the broad jump with burpees. After it, I had to go to the bathroom to vomit, which was a long time that I had such physical exertions that I had to go and vomit, but it is what it is. If you're not used to those kind of exertions, it will probably happen. But, well, hopefully I get to improve so I can do that in the future and not throw up. Like I not have anything in the stomach, but still, it's not the nicest sensation. So, coming back to things which are a little more interesting. So the week 2. So I got 2 wrong, which is very good. Issue is I forgot to put my pick'em this week, which sucked. Not to say like a more improper word. But well, so now I'm bottom in the pick'em, but well, at least I got 14 right. So hopefully I can keep this rhythm, but it is unlikely. So Packers Commanders, I picked the Packers and the Packers won. So probably not the easiest of games. So Commanders have a good young quarterback, have a good defense, still probably have some holes, but well, Packers control the game beginning to end. So I think they're a serious candidate this year. So people better watch out. So Cowboys Giants was actually very interesting, a long game. So Giants started well, then the Cowboys came back, then the Giants, then Cowboys, then Giants. Giants thought they had it in the end. Cowboys got the tying field goal. Then during the overtime period, so they went back and forth until Russell Wilson threw a pick and the Cowboys were able to move forward and get the win. It was a crazy game. I looked at it, what is the result, and I was, oh, Giants are going to win. Oh no, the Cowboys are going to win. Oh no, the Giants are going to win. Oh, it's a tie. So yeah, it was at the same time that the Bills, so I was watching the Bills. Yeah. So Steelers Seahawks. So I had chosen Steelers, and it seems that the Steelers and Jets game where they appeared competent teams, it seems that it was because they were playing each other. So yeah, so Seahawks won. So we'll have to revisit. I haven't watched the highlights of the games. So I saw the Bills game and I watched the red zone after it until I fell asleep. But yeah, probably need to check the highlights and see if I can get a better handle on what happened there. So Titans and Rams. Rams won, I think no surprise there. Titans were already a team that needs, I don't know, they already had a reset a couple of, well, not 2 years, like the 2 seasons prior. So we'll have to see how that goes there. Not looking good. So Jets Bills. So the Bills won. I don't think there was any question. Bills started very, very strongly. Jets did have some mistakes, but I think it's I think the Bills playing better more than the Jets screwing up. So a few more injuries on the backfield for the Bills, which is not good. So Milano out, Rep out, Cam Lewis out, Taron Johnson out. So have to see. They already have a lot of people injured in the backfield, so we'll just have to see. But they have a very good team still. Injuries mounting, it's probably not the best thing, but we'll see. I think their opponents, I think the next 2 or 3 opponents, they're not that I would say, well, it's not that it is easy to win in the NFL. It's all games can be very, very hard, but I think it's probably teams which don't have the same talent level, or at least talent level in terms of the quarterback and offensive line and all that. So Bills should have at least have the tools to win those games, even if their backfield is not up to par. So now Dolphins Patriots. So one of those games that I put the Patriots won, but Patriots started strong, then Miami went ahead, then Patriots in Miami, and then the Patriots. But yeah, so we'll have to see. So a lot of issues in Miami, they're not new. So how that will sort itself out is probably with McDaniels being fired, probably Greer also being fired. I don't know how that they will do that this season, or if they'll just allow it to go real bad or tank. I don't know what quarterbacks are coming out this year, so we'll have to see, but that will be a big reconstruction project there. So Bengals, Jaguars. So the Bengals won. They lost Burrow. Last I saw, I think their first, I would say, prognosis of the injury is 3 months. They're going to have a second opinion, but it seems that I don't know why they keep having like elite quarterbacks, and probably not the more mobile elite quarterbacks, and then don't give them an offensive line. So Burrow is quickly becoming Andrew Luck 2.0, so, which is sad. It's a lack of quarterback play in the league, and I'm guessing a lot of other teams are looking at the Bengals and probably just cursing them like, come on, if you're going to break him, give it to us. But well, it is what it is. Unfortunately, Burrow is out again, so we'll have to see if the second opinion comes a bit better or not. So Saints 49ers. So the 49ers won, even with the injuries. I think the talent level and the rest is much better than the Saints, and well, it was shown during the game. So Ravens Browns. So Browns at the beginning made it a bit harder, but well, after that Ravens on top. So the Ravens probably the most talented team in the league. I think if you go position by position, they're young in some way, but that they have a ton of talent. So it's good that the Bills got a win out of them. Hopefully they can keep winning and avoid having to play both the Ravens and the Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl. But we'll have to see. I think Bills will have to play at least one of those teams to get into the Super Bowl. There's sometimes surprises. The season is long, but yeah. So Lions and Bears. So Lions won by a lot. I have to review that game, but it seems that the Bears are probably not as strong as they probably were imagined. They have some very, at least in paper, good drafts, so they have a lot of young talent at key positions. So we'll just have to see now if Ben Johnson can put it all together. I think people probably were expecting it to be put together quickly. It seems it will take a while, so we'll just have to see. I think from what they paid and all, I think he'll get some years, 2 years, 3 years at least to sort it out. So we'll see. But the Lions got a win and the Vikings lost, so it seems at least they're in for second in division. So we'll have to see how the rest of the NFC goes to see if they can both get in or if they have to fight for a wild card. So Colts and Broncos. Well, I choose the Broncos because so many years seeing Daniel Jones. You say, is this an outlier? Well, it doesn't seem to be an outlier. So now it's a win and against what should be, or people were expecting to be a good team, which is the Broncos. Good defense, like a strong offense, and they won. So I think I would say more strong, at least on the Colts neck going forward, because it's the NFL. You need to adjust, because so last season doesn't mean anything, and the new season normally you go by what you think, at least the first 3-4 weeks. I think after that you get like a general idea of what each team can do, apart of course from injuries. So Cardinals, Panthers. Cardinals won, of course. I don't think the Panthers are in the right track. We'll have to see. Still just 2 games, but not looking good for the Panthers this year, as most years. And they do have what was temperamental owner, to say the least. So we'll see. But I think if they got like young a trial, like I think if he fails, maybe if the rest of the team plays decent enough, they give the head coach a try, or if not, maybe they'll just blow it up again and try to get a coach to allow him to pick his quarterback and go from there. So Chiefs, Eagles. So the Eagles won. I fell asleep, didn't see the game. But yeah, I think the Chiefs have, like I think last year they had so many weird games in the end where something weird happened and they got the game. And they got all the way to the Super Bowl like that, because they have a very good quarterback, like one of the elite quarterbacks, and they have enough talent to make it work. But I think even last year they were like mid-table in terms of offense production, and this year the same. The Eagles, they are a very competent team. They have improved on offense. They have normally very strong defensive line. So I think that was enough to see the Chiefs. But yeah, because you cannot live like just scoring a few points per game. And they have a lot of injuries and suspensions on the wide receivers. So doesn't mean that the Chiefs will be like this the whole year. But we'll have to check. I think starting to pay Mahomes also makes it harder to get at least some better veteran pass rushers on the defense, and it also makes it a bit harder. I think they'll probably have Chris Jones and not much in terms of pass rush. But it's just early in the season, and they do have players that will come from injury and from suspension, so I think they'll still fight and they'll still get into the postseason. It will depend on the Chargers. Chargers are on the driving seat right now for that division. Let's see if they can keep it up and make the Chiefs nervous, so to say. So, Vikings Falcons. So I had the Vikings, and actually did not put that here. Sorry, have to just double check. So then the Falcons won. So I failed that. So actually I failed 3 because I did not score this for some reason. Just put it here so I failed 3. See? Already impossible for me to do as good as this week. And yeah, and today. So well, Falcons have also a lot of talent. They got Mooney. I don't know if London played or not. That could have made a bit of a difference. That I was probably expecting them not to play. And the Vikings have a good defense, but I'm guessing that JJ McCarthy did not have the output he had in other games. So today, or tomorrow, at least in Portuguese hours, we have the Texans with the Buccaneers, and I predicted the Texans, so we'll have to see. And Raiders Chargers, where I predicted the Chargers. So Chargers win. They'll have a 2.5 game lead on the Chiefs for the division. So it's up to them to see what they do. They'll probably have an easier schedule playing. I think I don't know if they've finished 2nd or 3rd last season. So, but either way, probably easier games than the Chiefs. So that's it. So tomorrow I'll do my fantasy review, see how the week went. It was not looking very good at the beginning of the week, but after the games were played, seems I may be able to at least get 1 or maybe 2 wins this week. So we'll have to see. And of course, with Burrow out, I got Browning, so on the quarterback roulette for my Dynasty League with 2 quarterback only slots and no quarterbacks, I may have gotten 1 filled out. So I have to check if the other guys are still asking super or very high picks plus players for their quarterbacks. So we'll see. Well, have a nice week, and I'll see you tomorrow.